Hi everyone, today we're going to read a story about a big, giant rainstorm and a promise God made. This story is very special and has been told for many, many years. It's about faith, hope, and the beauty of God's creation. Have you ever seen a rainbow? They're so pretty and colorful, like a big curve of colors in the sky. Rainbows are made up of 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Each color blends beautifully into the next, creating a magical sight that fills us with wonder and joy. Rainbows appear after it rains. In the Bible, there is a story about the first rainbow ever. This story is found in the book of Genesis, and it tells us about a man named Noah and a promise that God made to him and all of us. A long, long time ago, there was a man named Noah. Noah was a good and righteous man who loved God very much. He always tried to do what was right and followed God's guidance in everything he did. God told Noah to build a big boat called an ark. This was no ordinary boat, it was huge and made of wood. God gave Noah specific instructions on how to build it, and Noah followed them carefully. He worked very hard, day and night, to make sure the ark was built just right. God was going to send a big flood, and he wanted Noah to be safe. The flood would cover the entire earth, and everything that wasn't on the ark would be washed away. But God had a plan to save Noah, his family, and many animals. He also wanted Noah to save the animals. God told Noah to bring 2 of every kind of animal onto the ark, 1 male and 1 female. This way, after the flood, the animals could repopulate the earth. Can you imagine how busy Noah must have been gathering all those animals? Can you say Noah? That's right, Noah was a very important person in this story. He listened to God and did everything he was told, even when it seemed difficult or impossible. And what about Ark? Good job! The Ark was a special boat that God used to save Noah, his family, and the animals. It was a symbol of God's protection and care. Noah and the Ark. Let's see what happens next in our story. After the flood, God made a beautiful promise to Noah. He placed a rainbow in the sky as a sign of this promise. The rainbow was a reminder that God would never again flood the entire earth. Every time we see a rainbow, we can remember God's promise and his love for us. Before the big rain came, the world was different. It was a time when the sun shone brightly and the lands were lush and green. People lived in villages, and there was a sense of community and togetherness. However, beneath this seemingly perfect surface, things were not as they appeared. People were not very nice to each other. They forgot about God and didn't listen to his words. They became selfish and mean, often fighting and ignoring one another. The sense of community and love that once existed began to fade away. People were more interested in their own desires and forgot the importance of kindness and compassion. This made God sad. He watched as the world he created with so much love and care turned into a place of sorrow and pain. The skies grew darker, and the storm clouds began to gather. God knew that something had to be done to restore the world to its former glory. God decided to send a big flood to clean the world. He wanted to wash away all the negativity and give humanity a fresh start. It was a difficult decision, but God knew it was necessary to bring back the love and harmony that once existed. But God chose Noah to build a big ark because Noah was a good man. Noah was different from the others. He was kind, faithful, and always listened to God's words. He was a beacon of hope in a world filled with darkness. God knew that Noah was the right person to help save the world. God told Noah to bring his family and 2 of every animal into the ark to keep them safe. Noah worked tirelessly day and night to build the ark. He gathered his family and all the animals, ensuring that they would be protected from the impending flood. It was a monumental task, but Noah's faith and determination never wavered. Can you make a sad face like the people who forgot about God? Imagine how they must have felt, knowing that they had turned away from kindness and love. Their hearts were heavy with regret and sorrow. Now try making a happy face like Noah. Think about the joy and relief he must have felt, knowing that he was chosen to help save the world. His heart was filled with hope and happiness, knowing that a new beginning was on the horizon. Noah listened to God. God told Noah that a great flood was coming and he needed to build a big boat called an ark to save his family and all the animals. Noah was a good man and trusted God, so he decided to follow God's instructions carefully. He started building the ark, and it was huge. Noah worked day and night, cutting down trees, shaping the wood, and hammering the planks together. It was a massive project, but Noah was determined to finish it because he knew it was important. It had to be big enough to fit Noah's family and all the animals. Imagine a boat so large that it could hold 2 of every kind of animal in the world. Noah's family helped him, and they all worked together to make sure the ark was ready. Can you imagine all the animals lining up to get on the ark? It must have been an incredible sight. Animals from all over the world, big and small, coming together in one place. There were tall giraffes, big elephants, furry lions, and so many more. Birds flew in the sky, and insects crawled on the ground. Every type of animal you can think of was there, waiting to board the ark. Noah gathered food and water for everyone on the ark. He made sure there was enough to last for the entire journey. He collected fruits, vegetables, grains, and water, storing them carefully so that everyone would have enough to eat and drink. Let's pretend to build an ark like Noah. Imagine you are cutting wood, hammering nails, and working hard to build a big strong boat. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. Can you use your hands to hammer like Noah? Great job! You're doing amazing work, just like Noah and his family did. Keep going and soon you'll have your very own ark. Now let's make animal sounds as they walk into the ark. Can you roar like a lion? How about trumpeting like an elephant? Let's hear you make all the different animal sounds. Fantastic. You're doing a wonderful job bringing the story of Noah's Ark to life. When the ark was ready, it rained and rained and rained. The rain came down for 40 days and 40 nights. The whole world was covered in water, but Noah, his family, and all the animals were safe and dry inside the ark. Can you make the sound of raindrops falling? Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Now let's pretend to look out the porthole of the ark like Noah. Wow, so much water, but we're safe inside the ark.